and Africans don't like us. Yeah, nigga, Africans don't fuck with us.
In Africa, they don't really accept American blacks. You know, they don't really like us.
Because Africans don't like African Americans. I don't know if you know that.
African people don't like black people. They talk down to us. They think they're better than us.
So there's this mentality amongst the black American community where they think we as Africans hate black Americans. They think we as Africans think we are better than black Americans. But that is not true. So usually when I see videos like this, I'm just kind of, I ask myself, what actually makes you believe that we as Africans hate black Americans?
Of Africans.
Yes.
I had Freeway Ricky on recently.
Freeway.
And he said something interesting about Africans. Well, let me see if I can just, let me find it real quick.
I just met him. He was cool as shit.
So this is Freeway Ricky.
Yes.
Talking about African Americans and Africans.
Oh, I love it.
You love it?
I love it.
Can't wait for this.
That's how Soul Plane got good.
Or we can escape to, this is like everything that we have is right here. Even Africa, they don't really accept American blacks. They don't really like us.
There's a friction between American blacks and Africans.
Well, American blacks don't have no friction. They have a friction.
Yeah.
American blacks like everybody.
This is true.
We just like accept anybody come in our community. Oh, come on in, bring your store and all your goods and everything. We'll buy that shit. It might not be worth a damn, but we'll buy it. We'll support you.
Yeah, you're right. The racism comes from the African side.
Yeah, we don't have any of that. American blacks, I feel, have been giving away their stuff too long. It's time for us to become more conscious about everything that we do, what we do with it, who we allow to get our money. And I think that once they do that, it's going to be a big difference. But no, we don't have anything against them.
Hell no.
They have a friction against us.
He's right.
Right, but...
So you all heard him say, Africans don't like us. Even when the guy speaking to him was trying to say, okay, maybe there's a friction between the black Americans and the Africans. But he was like, no, the friction is from the Africans, trying to push the blame to us, trying to make us the scapegoat. Like, look, we are the perfect ones. We accept everybody, but these guys are just hating us for no reason. I'm from Southwest Nigeria, and I'll tell you one thing, that an average Nigerian have never met a black American. So why hate people you've never even come across in your life? I've met less than 3 black Americans in my life. So why hate people that I barely know? How does it even make sense to hate someone you barely know? To hate people you barely know? So sometimes when these guys just come online to spit rubbish, I can't help to just sit and laugh it off, because this is rubbish, total rubbish. And ask some of these guys if they've even been to Africa. They will say no. Then if you haven't been to Africa, why do you think we hate you? Maybe you've come across some Africans in America. Maybe you had a rift with few people from Africa, but that is not Africa. You can't just generalize the whole continent. Be wise.
He's so right.
So you're actually agreeing with this?
Damn right. Because
you're African.
And I'm West African, Nigerian, but I was born in Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska. My father went to school there. I have video on my Instagram. Comedian Godfrey, by the way. But it's the truth. Because if you ever remember the movie Sugar Hill.
Yep.
And there's a scene where they're doing the thing with the drug dealer, and the guy said, we can't work with Akata. We can't work with Akata. That's a word that they were calling the American blacks, Akata, the Nigerians. Akata is a word that they use for American blacks. And Wesley Snipes was like, yo, what is this Akata shit you keep calling us? And the guy goes, we don't want to work with cotton pickers. And then Wesley beats the shit out of them. But it's the truth. So African Americans and Africans have always had friction, you know what I'm saying? But Africans, and I know some Africans are gonna probably be like, I don't like what you, man, whatever.
People were upset over this clip. This clip started to go viral on Twitter.
Why are they getting upset at that? First of all, it's the truth. Africans come and there's a lot of my African American friends say, man, a lot of Africans are really mean towards us. They're really nasty towards us because they feel they're better towards us. And I think it's the wrong attitude to take because I'm West African, but I was born here.
This Godfrey guy is spitting so much rubbish with confidence. You know, according to him, he's from Nigeria, but he was born in Nebraska. So, according to Godfrey right now, he knows about Africa. He knows about Nigeria, and he's speaking on behalf of Africans, saying, look, yeah, I agree. The fact that I'm from Nigeria, I know for a fact that we hate black Americans. This guy is a numbskull. You were born in America, you've lived all your life in America, but you want to speak on behalf of a continent. Only a numbskull would do such thing. For you to come online and say, yeah, I agree, we hate black Americans. And they wanted to make a reference. It was making a reference to a movie scene. You can imagine making a reference to a movie scene, saying Wesley Snipes was called Akata. So this guy doesn't even know what he's talking about. Because growing up, we used to call the black Americans Akata. And to this guy, he's making it sound like it's a degrading word. No, I'll tell you for a fact, it was never a degrading word. Even at the point in time when I was young, when they say Akata, Akata, I even thought it was used for American women. Because when someone gets married to a foreigner, to an American, we say, he got married to an Akata. It was never a degrading statement or a degrading word. Maybe you really don't understand how black Americans influenced our lifestyles, you know, as Africans growing up. We have people going around, you know, by the name Tupac, Umaru Shakur. Isn't that even funny? We have people going around dressing like Jay-Z. You have people on the streets with, what is it called? Bandana every day just to look like Tupac Shakur. We call the big ones Biggie. Maybe you really don't understand how your culture has influenced us as Africans. We started dressing like black Americans just to look like black Americans. Because that is what we see in the movies, bro. We think, wow, these guys are fly, and we want to be fly. We started copying your shit, bro. And you think we hate you. Look at these tattoos and all this shit. We saw it on you. Even though we had our own kind of tattoos in Africa, but we never knew tattoos were actually good on dark skin until we started watching you on TVs. So we don't hate you because we don't know you enough to hate you. If one thing, we love you as our brothers and sisters. The only difference between us is we are fortunate enough to, you know, be born in Africa, to have that African heritage. But we don't take anything away from you. You are welcome any day, anytime. So stop going around pushing this narrative that we hate you. We don't hate you, bro. It's all love from us. All love. And to every black Americans out there who still have this mindset of Africans hate us, I think it's time to just get out of your comfort zone and maybe take a break and visit Africa and see how you get treated and see for yourselves if we really hate you. We don't hate you. Nah. Thank you all for watching this video, and if you enjoyed this video, do me a favor by smashing that like and subscribe button. See you guys on the next one. Peace out.